Good morning, dear students. Today we shall learn a new lesson in geography, climate and natural vegetation of India. So actually you must know the meaning of climate. Climate is a long-term average of weather, typically averaged over a period of 30 years. So usually as per the climate, the clothes what we wear, in summer we wear cotton clothes, and in winters we wear woolen clothes, and the type of drink what we have, and also the food habits, mostly it changes. And as we all know, the earth has gone through warm and cool phases in the past and long before humans were around. Forces that contribute to climate change include the sun's intensity, volcanic eruptions, and changes in naturally occurring greenhouse gas concentrations. So climate of India, we can see here, it's affected by the factors of latitude, altitude, distance from the seas, monsoon wind, relief features, and jet stream. Let's learn about latitude first of all. So actually, the Tropic of Cancer divides the country into two equal halves actually. And the area located on the south of Tropic of Cancer, it experiences high temperature. So no severe cold season throughout the year. And whereas area to the north of the parallel enjoys subtropical climate. And next topic, students, altitude. Altitude tells about the height over there. So when the altitude increases, the temperature decreases, and there's a formula. You must always know that basic thing, we call it as a normal lapse rate. A normal lapse rate is for every 1000 meters of ascent as you go high over there, the rate of the temperature decreases as 6.5 degrees Celsius for every 1000 meters. This you must always remember. And then that's why they say in Ooty, Kodaikanal, and also in Himalayan mountains like Mussoorie, Shimla, some of these places you find it's very cold. Though they are very near to the sun, we feel, but still the climate is it's very chill and the temperature is very low as recorded. The next, distance from the sea. So we know, we people in Tuticorin, we live in the coastal region, well. So you may know what type of climate we have here. And areas of central and north India experience much seasonal variation in temperature due to the absence of influence of seas. So by this what happens here, the summers are hot and winters are cold because they are not near the sea. And example there we have about Cochin. The annual temperature at Cochin doesn't exceed 30 degrees Celsius as its location is on the coast, while it is high at 40 degrees Celsius at Delhi. Around Delhi, there's no sea, nothing like that. So the temperature really goes so high. And during winters, it goes so low. So that's also we can see. The next, monsoon wind. And the word monsoon tells about the rainy season, well. And these are seasonal reversal winds, and India remains in the influence of these winds for a considerable part of the year. So though the sun's rays are vertical over the central part of India during the mid-June, the summer season ends in India by the end of May. So students, in most of the area, and especially about Tuticorin, if you see, so we have a moderate type of climate. It's not so hot or it's not very cold. So we enjoy moderate type of climate, and we also have the northeast monsoon here. And next, we can see usually it has been said two types of monsoons we have. Southwest monsoon, which brings down the temperature of the entire India and causes moderate to heavy rainfalls in many parts of the country. And similarly, the climate of southeast India is also influenced by the northeast monsoon. And next, let's learn about relief. So we find in especially a very good example is being given about Himalayas. So that acts as a barrier, and because of it the cold wind doesn't come over there. Otherwise the climate would have been totally different. And usually they say Siberian wind might have really come over there to India, and even Tamil Nadu might have got a different type of climate if there would have not been any Himalayas. But because of Himalayas, we are not really getting those type of freezing cold wind which had to blow, but it stops there. So we can see there. Next you can see jet stream. It's moves very fast, so we call it as jet stream. Fast moving winds narrows and in the upper atmosphere we have it, and also it is towards the Tibetan plateau we can find. And next to students, let's learn about monsoon. It's a Arabic word. We call it as mawsim, which means season. So during we can say meteorologists, what they have done, they have developed a number of concepts about the origin of monsoons here. And this monsoon, we have actually different types of zones also here. You can see intertropical convergence zones. So it's been said it also moves northward, and major part of North Indian landmass comes under the influence of southeast trade winds. So the wind which really moves as per the direction of it, we find even the clouds move accordingly, and we get the monsoon, whether it is the northeast or the southwest, whatever it may be. And according to that only the climate, the seasons also occur. And let's see the seasons over there. And in India we have winter, and from actually Jan to Feb we can say, and summer March to May. South is monsoon, or we can also call it as the rainy season, and that's June to September. That is northwest. Whereas in Tamil Nadu, the place where we live, here we get northeast monsoon season, that is from October to December. So let's learn about the winter season here, students. Already you might have learnt about many type of article regarding winter season, and from childhood you are learning. And winters, it's an extremely cold climate we have in some parts of India, especially in northern side, in Jammu Kashmir, and the mountains are covered with ice, we can say. And the cold weather seasons is characterized by clear skies, fine weather, light northerly winds, low humidity, and large daytime variations of temperature. So actually they say that jet streams play a dominant role in bringing these disturbances to India. So western disturbances cause rainfall in Punjab, Haryana and Himachal Pradesh, and snowfall in the hills of Jammu Kashmir. So this rainfall is very useful to the cultivation of winter wheat. So in various places different types of rainfall we have. And the next summer season you can say, and it's actually during this season temperature starts increasing all over the country. By April, and interior parts of South India record actually the temperature of 30 degrees Celsius to 35 degrees Celsius. And during this time you can say because of the atmospheric pressure, the wind blows from the southwest to northeast direction in Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal. So this also brings pre-monsoon showers, they say, and during this time only we find it's actually mango seasons. So we call it as these few thunder showers, and they are also called as mango showers because it helps in quick ripening of mangoes. And then southwest monsoon or rainy season you can say, and during this time you can the onset of the southwest monsoon takes place normally over the southern tip of the country by the first week of June. And also they are given as example, it advances along the Konkan coast in early June and covers the whole country by 15th June. So this monsoon actually is influenced by the global phenomenon like El Nino. And also we have a sudden approach of monsoon wind over South India with lightning and thunder is termed as break or burst of monsoon. So sudden rain, too much of thing. And also you must know, students, the Bay of Bengal actually it moves towards northeast India and Myanmar. And here the wind, it's trapped by the chain of mountains, and the heaviest rainfall it's caused at Mainstrom, located in Meghalaya. So then also overall about 75% of Indian rainfall is received from this monsoon. And let's learn about the northeast monsoon which we have here in our place, and especially Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Kerala and south interior Karnataka receive good amount of rainfall, accounting for 35% of their annual total. So during daytime we find the temperature starts falling sharply all over the country. And the next you can say about distribution of rainfall. So the average annual rainfall of India is 118 centimeter, and it said about the western coast, Assam, South Meghalaya, Tripura, Nagaland and Arunachal Pradesh are the heavy rainfall areas which get more than 200 centimeter rainfall. So the rest of the areas receive around rainfall between 100 to 200 centimeter, that's all. And students, in today's lesson only this much, and in the next upcoming lesson we shall learn about the natural vegetation and also the wildlife. That's all. Thank you.